working on a Jonah in the well, an old-fashioned, very old-fashioned Renaissance subject. Basically, they've been on it now for 6 days today, and they need to finish it by tomorrow dinner time, so we better get a move on. It was just a rough block, so they needed to clear the waste. They have a maquette there. You see the maquette there, which is what they're copying. This was prepared prior to the workpiece, and even though there's variations, that's artistic license. So if they knock it here off, they change it. My brother worked with me years ago, and my son basically trains more so in the arts. He's very, he understands the arts from the Renaissance right through to modern day sculpture. That's been his life. So in fact, he could apply different artistic skills from different periods to his work. But also he got his own style, and he's very talented in his own right. My brother has been working with me since the age of 16.
We're carving a fountain group of Jonah and a very large fish, because there's no mention in the Bible of a whale, even though people say Jonah in the whale. And the water will fire from inside the mouth and should cascade, just as in this picture, over this shell-like fountain edge. We may get time to put a little crab underneath, maybe. Not quite sure yet. But yeah, he's he's gazing to the heavens and all contrite after the 3 days inside the belly of the beast, and he's willing to do God's bidding. The theme of emergence. We went into emerging from the belly of the beast, so to speak, and also it's sort of like of the Renaissance style, which is the rebirth. So again, emergence. So it's the idea.
I've been here 16 to 20 years now. I've actually kept a closed door for a long, long time. And it was only the festival I decided to just put my foot forward and assist, because I thought it was absolutely fantastic that this was coming to Bristol, and that's why I was so infused by it, and that's why I got involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I also should say bonsoir, mes amis. That's the extent of my French, I'm sorry. And now we have one last lot for you.
This is a piece by Marcus and Andrew Dring. It's a representation of Jonah emerging from the whale, and it's actually a fully functional fountain.
Not at this moment, but once you get it home to your garden, or perhaps your balcony, and if you live in an apartment or wherever, in the living room, it will be a fantastic fountain for you. So, we're going to start the bidding here. Sol, thank you very much indeed, sir. That's very kind of you.
I'm Elmsley Philip, and I'm the proud recent purchaser and now thus owner of this fine piece of work. And I'm measuring it because I'm just wondering how I'm going to get it into our garden, which is around the back of the house, and it might be a bit tight getting it down through the porch, which is there. My wife will probably kill me, but we'll have to work that one out. It has a universal message about humility and doing what you've got to do, and although I'm not a particularly religious person, it's a universal theme, I think. And it was just the way in which it has a multitude of different surfaces and forms within it, and it's very tactile, and that was the pleasure of it. I just came and felt all those beautiful surfaces, the fine work of the sculptor, and subsequently was speaking with the sculptor Marcus Dring and his father Trevor, who produced this in a a yard past which I drive many times through the last 20 years of being in Bristol, and I've always been intrigued by the blocks of stone that sit outside the yard, and then things like this appear out of them. It was just lovely talking to them, just being very quiet, respected people, and it was a pleasure to be able to buy that.